Well, hello everybody. Today we're going to be doing something different. Now, here I am again. Surprise. I know I look a lot older now, don't I? So today we're going to be doing a Q&A. This has been requested for me to do it for a very long time, and now I'm finally getting around to answering the questions. So if you guys have any other questions to ask me, feel free to ask it in the comments, and maybe I'll do this again. But I have most of the common ones typed on my iPod. So I guess we better get started so I can call this good. And I do apologize about the poor lighting here. One of the fluorescent tubes in my basement decided to fail. Well, actually, maybe it's the ballast, but I don't know. I gotta fix that someday. So let's see if we can fix that. So anyway, I better get started. Let's be honest, I've been doing that a long time. I've been probably doing that since I was probably 15. So maybe 15, I was probably maybe 13 when I recorded my first one, but that's lost footage, so I don't know where it is, so don't ask for it. If I do find it, I will upload it, so be prepared. Because of confidence. Because I feel more comfortable doing this, wearing, what do you mean? I can't wear my winter jacket, my winter hat, so I can feel comfortable? Some people feel comfortable wearing certain things. You know, like me, I like wearing my winter clothes. As you can tell, I'm wearing my fleece today underneath my coat. Because it feels nice. Oops. My iPod locked me out already. Yes, I do. I'm using one right now because, you know, I get tremors real bad, so yes, I do. And number two, the train horn scares me, so yeah. I use Sony Vegas 13. I should really upgrade to 14 one of these days because 13 is getting a little out of date. I do. I have a Twitter. If you guys wish to follow me, that would be great. If you don't, that would be okay. But if you would follow me, that would be awesome. I do post on there once in a while, but I'm not on there full time. But if you guys follow me, then maybe I'll post more. So we'll see. So if you want to follow me, links below. And my Twitter name is @Computist40. It's the same as my username. I use a Sony. It's a Samsung. Let's see here. It's a Samsung HMX F90. That's the current camera I use to film with. As for my old cameras, I did bring with. Bear with me. Here's my old camera. It still works. The only problem is that it's a battery hog. It uses 2 AA's, which, by the way, is very annoying because it says they're dead even though they're really not. And then it uses these little tiny SD cards. Well, this is a memory stick dual, but it's only 2 gigs, so I could get it higher, but I didn't need much at the time. It's only 7 megapixels, and this is a Sony DSC-S700. See, it's really beat up because, well, this was my sister's old camera, so it's been through a lot. And I use this to film severe thunderstorms now because Honestly, I don't care what happens to this one. If it dies doing that, then I'm happy. Next, here's my digital camera. This one's mine. This is an Olympus FE5010. See? And this is kind of a cool camera. The only problem is that the lens is really grainy. If you guys know how to fix that, you can let me know. And this camera uses a rechargeable battery, which really is helpful. And then, if I could get it out. Hey, this is a mini wire, right? What is that? This is a micro SD adapter because I didn't have an SD card handy to put in there. So it's kind of nice, you know, these cameras, they're really nice, but it's unfortunate the camera's grainy. I kind of wish I got the lens replaced, which if it's possible. Sorry, I gotta pay attention putting the battery in. So yeah, nice little camera. If it's well lit, it shouldn't be as grainy, but in general, it's really grainy. So, alright, I'm gonna get my last one and we'll be right back. And this big boy, this is what I use to take my stills. This is a Canon PowerShot SX150 IS. This is a very good camera for taking still pictures. The only caveat, I turned it on. There's nothing on there to hide because it's clean. It takes 2 AA batteries too. I use rechargeables because it eats up alkalines like crazy. And then it uses a 16 gig lecture card. I think in my digital camera, that Olympus, I think that's like a 6 gig, but I'm not 100% certain because it's been a long time since I used it. I might have put those in wrong, but I'll fix that later. So yeah, this is a nice camera. It takes very good stills. This is what I use to take my stills with train videos. So now that you know. It records really good videos too. I don't have I'm not going to use it for video yet. Alright, moving on. Well, if you consider a 4-pack ab strong, then I guess that's good enough for me, because that's what I currently have, and it's hidden underneath my belly. You can't see it. So, I mean, if you consider me strong, I guess that's good enough for me. Let's see here. In the summer, I used to like going swimming, but I can't anymore because I get really ill because of the heat. I like biking a lot. Not real far distances, like normally like going like 3 or 4. I usually go about 11 miles in the summer. So in the fall, same. I like to bike a lot. Actually, I bike a lot more in the fall. I usually go further because it's cooler. Because the humidity really slows you down, and that's what the weakness is in humans, apparently. Let's see here, what else do I like to do in the fall? I don't know. Make train videos, I guess. You know, because it's cooler, so yeah, that's fun. Let's see here, in the winter, that's pretty fun. The winter, I do like the winter time. Most people don't because, well, they hate the snow, which I understand why, because driving it is such a pain in the butt, which I totally get. Let's see here, and I like to go snow tubing. That's another thing I like doing in the summer is water tubing. Forgot to mention that. I like going snow tubing. That's one of my favorite things to do in the winter. In fact, I do that a lot because I like getting outside in the winter because the air is so clean. In the spring, well, that's hard because you know, the spring is a hard time of year because that's when the snow starts thawing and then we can get a foot of snow. It all varies, I guess. The snow, well, in the spring that's kind of hard because we have usually a a cooler spring. I usually like walking more in the spring. I do like walking in the winter too. You know, it all varies. There's plenty of other things, I just can't think of them at the moment, but I will let you guys know if you ask it again. Sky blue. Sky blue has been my favorite color. That's the color of my eyesight. Well, the color of my eyeball, but you guys can't see it real well because, well, my eyes look brown with my hat on. So if you know who I am, you know I have really bright blue eyes every now and then. They're normally hazel, but they change every now and then. I am currently running Windows 10. I know a lot of you are probably wondering why. I'm a huge Windows person. I have no desire to go to Linux. I have no desire to go to Mac, because going to the Mac is the dark side. So, and I don't want to go to Linux because, well, some software I have doesn't work too good with Linux. So, I'm currently running the latest version, which is I think 2004, which is what is for April of 2020. So, well, yeah, it's really easy to understand that. Windows 10 sounds like a mess, but it's really not. It's really straightforward. The only problem I have with 2004 is that my computer locks up every now and then, but I think I know what's wrong. It might be on my end. I built my own. I have two custom built machines. I have one down here and I have one upstairs, and both of which have SSDs, which make the systems a lot faster. I have all my mechanical drives down here. If you guys want to check out my computer hardware video, I will link it. You know, I'll make it a suggested video so you guys can check it out. I have a lot of stuff. You know, it's like almost like I'm a hoarder with computer hardware, but you gotta remember it can be useful someday because you never know. I am an IT analyst. In other words, an information technology analyst. In other words, I work with, well, before I was a computer assistant, but that's changed because the company I work for got bought out last June, so my job title changed, which they said that my job wouldn't really technically change, and it hasn't. So I'm doing the same thing as I always did when the old company was around. I'm not saying the name because, well, because you guys get the idea. No, not really. I am not the kind of person that has a lot of friends because I wasn't the big popular type in school. So, because it was all the jocks that were big, you know, like all the football players and basketball players, you would get it. You know, because to be honest though, if you want to make a lot of friends, you got to come out of your shell. I understand it's hard, but that's what you got to do. You know, that's what I got to do too, because I come from severe social anxiety. Right now I'm fine because, well, I feel comfortable. You know, I guess if you guys play MMOs, you probably make a lot of friends on there. And I've made some pretty good friends on there, so that's me. Okay, next. The date I'm filming this, I'll be 27 in 11 days. So today is, I think, July 17th. So I'll be 27. So right now I'm 26, but I'll be 27 this year. I know what you guys are thinking. You don't look that old. Oh, that is really nice to say, because I don't feel that old. And I feel comfortable saying that because I'm young yet. And let me tell you guys something. Enjoy your youth while it lasts, because when you get older, it goes by really quick. Just for fun, I just wanted something fun to do on my spare time because, well, I had nothing else better to do with my spare time. So, because if I didn't have any friends over, this is what I did. And I thought, let's give this a try. If my channel doesn't take off, I'll delete it. And then, let's say 12 years later, it's still up. Because, guys, think about it though. We're only 9 subscribers away from 1,000.